Alright, so I am all geared up. I'm going to fire up my Garmin Fenix 6 just so that it can connect with the satellite here. Okay, I'm going to let that kind of turn itself on here for a minute. Oops, I'm going to pause it. I guess I started my workout before I was quite ready. Alright, so I got it on pause, but it's all geared up and ready to go. Today I'm going out for a long run. You know, last few weeks, to give you an idea of my structure, a couple weeks ago my long run was 1 hour and 45 minutes. Last week it was 2 hours and 15 minutes. This week I'm bringing the mileage down. I'm going to be hitting that valley of my peaks and valleys approach to marathon training. So today I'm going to go back to like 1 hour and 40 minutes, and then next week I'll ramp up the mileage again. And you know, I plan to go at, you know, a pretty easy pace, hopefully. In my mind, I'm thinking somewhere around maybe that 8:30 minute mile pace, maybe 9-minute mile, somewhere in that ballpark. And to get it done, I'm going to just head out straight to the rails for trails, as I've been doing. And that means I'll probably go out for, I don't know, just run in one direction for half that amount of time. So 1 hour and 40, so 50 minutes in one direction, 50 minutes back. And call it good for today. So that is the plan. I'm wearing the Saucony Hurricane 25s again today. They felt pretty good yesterday, even though it was a speed day. And these are not speed day shoes. I talked about that. But you know, they got the job done, and they were, you know, and I was comfortable. And I think that was the main key. I think that was the key takeaway yesterday, is I wanted to have a comfortable run. Okay, so that's probably it for the intro. I'm gonna get into this workout, and you know, we'll chit chat a little bit along the way. All right, let's go get this one done. So to fuel up for today's long run, I had a big bowl of oatmeal with a handful of blueberries thrown in there, and a Thomas cinnamon swirl bagel. Now that gives me lots of carbs. Try to top off that carb tank to help fuel this run. And then midway through the run, I'll take a Martin gel. Those are the same gels that I use during the marathon. And on marathon day, really, what am I saying? Marathon weekend, I just scarf on the bagels. So my long run days, I often really look forward to, because it's my bagel day. And sometimes it's my pizza day. I think I run for food. I don't know about you guys. How's your favorite way to fuel up for your long run? Maybe you could share that in the comment section below. Woo! All right, I gotta get back into this one. So earlier, I had a bit of a equipment malfunction, and normally I will test out my hydration vest as soon as I put it on. I take a quick drink, make sure it's working. I didn't do that today. And of course, wouldn't you know it, today's the day when I'd have an issue. So it must be when I was washing it and I put the hose back on to the bladder, I didn't connect it all the way. And when I was running, it disconnected. So I went to take my first drink, I'm sucking on that hose and it was dry. So I had to stop for a second and get that fixed. It's always good to check out your equipment ahead of time. I'll know better next time. All right, so a full gear rundown. As I mentioned at the start, I'm wearing a Saucony Hurricane 25s today. I have on some really old Puma socks that I absolutely love. And then I'm wearing some compression half tights by 2XU that have that muscle containment system in it. I really like that. It kind of helps hold everything in place. And at my age, I definitely need that. And then for shirt, I got on a Brooks shirt. This happens to be from the Bayshore Marathon. Of course, my Nathan hydration vest as usual, my Garmin Phoenix 6 as usual, and an Adidas run hat. So I really like the 2XU. I have no affiliation with them at all, but I find myself wearing these quite a bit out here, especially on long runs, when I feel like I could use just a little bit more compression. Okay, so I've got about 2.5 miles to go, and then I'll be back to my car. We'll talk a little bit more then. All right, so this workout has come to an end, and I'm really glad it did. Oh my gosh, so let me hit save here on my Garmin. Moderate effort for sure, if not somewhat hard. What made it hard today is, like yesterday, only worse. The humidity here is super high. It's like 95%. 95%. You know, it's like swimming in a pool. Oh my gosh, it's hard to run in that kind of humidity. Thank goodness, at least the temperature was down when I started. I'm sure it's a lot hotter now than it was, but that helped. Okay, so I'm gonna let my Garmin kind of scroll around here. 72 hours to recover. I'll take 24 hours, so I'll take tomorrow off. Status of training is maintaining, so not too bad. 12.54 miles, 1 hour 43 minutes 46 seconds, and 8:17 minute mile pace to conclude today's workout. All right, so we'll hit done on that. All right, you guys, hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I'm not going to do a long outro today because I'm tired. I need to go home and get a shower and kind of get on with the rest of my day. It's 9:46 a.m. here. I probably could have started about an hour earlier, and I might have benefited from that because I'm sure it's quite a bit hotter now than when I started, like I said. All right, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.